don't do that. And make a few of these, because then you can switch them out every day. But they're washable too, and if you have a garment bag for doing your laundry in, I would suggest using that, because this fabric does wear down and it doesn't last forever. Well, no, that's not true. Plastic lasts forever. But in the washing machine it breaks down. So where you cut that curve, put that in the top. Yeah, I think that's an okay fit. You don't want it to be buckled or anything in there. So it actually, yeah, no, that totally works. When it's stretched out, it sits flat inside. So that's good. Great. Okay, now you get to, well, let's bend this a little. There we go. And now you get to decide how you want to have your straps. If you want to do elastics to go around your ears, I personally don't recommend that because I find it very uncomfortable. So I'm going to use this. And I already know that this is a good length for tying on my head. Ugh, hang on. If you don't know this trick for getting strings out of your hoodies or your sweatpants or anything, this is the trick. This might be too big for that. See? Magic. So much easier. Okay. So now you've got that and that and that, and I will show you how it ties on. I used to make a lot of jewelry, and I was determined to make some jewelry for guys, but the only thing I ever ended up making was a bow tie. So I got this mannequin head to display a bow tie that I made out of copper and crystals. And I still have it, but now it's handy because we're living in weird times. Anyway, okay, so when you put it on, you want to fit the wire around your nose and your nose alone. You're not sharing this with anybody, it's just yours. And you're doing this before you go out. Fit it to your face so that when you get to where you need to go, and if you need to wear it, you don't need to be fiddling with it with your hands. Tie the top first. stretch it out, and then you'll tie the bottom. And the reason why I really liked that slit there is because this actually helped keep this side of the mask down, because one of the things I noticed is people are wearing these masks, but they're just completely sticking out on the sides. It makes no sense whatsoever to me. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, so it's nice and flush on the side. Because of the wire underneath, you've got it flush to the bridge of your nose and across here. You want to make sure it's nice and cozy on there. And the great thing about using the felt on the inside is if you have any essential oils, you can put that on there. Things like cinnamon, clove, those are really good for antiviral. I'm not saying cures corona or anything like that, but you can look it up about the plague doctors and how they use those really long masks. And the reason they used those was because they were putting herbs inside of them that helped keep them from getting the plague. And now there's this oil called thieves' oil, which is named after, allegedly, the thieves who would go into the victims of the bubonic plague and with the same herbs that the plague doctors had been using and rob the dead bodies but never catch the plague. So look it up, it's interesting. Thieves' oil. You can even just put some lavender in there if you need to calm your nerves and you want to just chill out. Just put a few drops on there, spray it if you've got it. So there you go. Cheapest finest, and I think altogether this probably cost $2 maybe to make. No, not even, because I got a whole package of those felt sheets for $1. The bag was $1. Less than $1. This cost less than $1 to make.